Hey y'all, it's Yvette, and I think I have something to say. Okay, so I guess there are a few things that I could talk about that some of you may find interesting. At least I certainly hope so. I have a few things that are going on, and I've also had a few things new that I have been dealing with and that have been popping up, and I could talk a little bit about those things. So let's get started. The first thing I can talk about is I am finally going to start some virtual retreats. And I decided to have like a sort of pop-up, if you will, virtual retreat that is going to be this Saturday. That's Saturday, June 3rd. I'm going to go from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. my time, which is mountain time. And I'm just really looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be a real laid back day where people can just come in and out whenever they can. I do have a pattern that is going to be included. So as soon as you sign up, you get the pattern, you get all the info on how to register for the Zoom meeting, because we are going to do it over Zoom. And yeah, I'm like really excited about it. So hopefully everything will go great. And everyone will have a great time. Depending on the number of people who sign up, in the end, I'm going to have some giveaways and see if we can't play some little fun games throughout the day. Do some, I don't know, calisthenics or something to like keep ourselves, in the groove and all of that kind of stuff. And I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't go really well. So I'm hoping that that will just make it, or just open that door so that I can start doing virtual retreats more often. And maybe, I don't know, maybe once a month or once every other month, something like that. I think I'm gonna wait to get a little bit of feedback from the people who are going to attend. So I'm really excited about that. Other new things that are going on. I know that Cotton Cuts just started their next sign up for the puzzle mystery quilt. So this one is the spring, and I want to say it's called Carnival, and then you pick your colorway. And I thought I was going to do the one that was Tula Pink. I'm sure that's probably what you guys thought I would do. I also thought about doing the Alice in Glass. There are 2 colorways that are Alice in Glass, but I have like so much Alice in Glass fabric myself, and I have, like right now I'm starting on my second quilt that I wrote, and I'm using Alice in Glass fabric again. So I'm using the Sunprint 2023 in all of the rainbow colors and everything. And so I thought, I'm already doing that. I had that planned. So I started looking through everything, and I ended up choosing, I think I chose a batik. And I think maybe mine is called Cotton Candy. I hope that's right, because that's what's popping into my head right now. So anyways, I'm pretty sure I picked Cotton Candy. I'm doing the large size, and can't wait to get started on that. And what else is coming up? So we have the Carousel Medallion, which is a sew along, a block of the month sew along. Is not block of the month. Maybe it is block of the month. Y'all know, typical Yvette, I have so many things going on, but it's the Alice in Glass, where she's giving us the pattern like as we go, so that we can do like one section at a time. I'm going to say section of the, or block of the section, or block of the, whatever it is. But super fun. I'm so excited about that. And that's going to be starting pretty soon. We've been doing like our cutting and all of that kind of stuff. So really super excited about it. And what else are we doing? I have, in about a month, I have my first solo in-person retreat that's going to be in Boulder, Colorado, and I'm getting so excited about that. So we're like leading up to it, and I have all the last minute things that I'm kind of trying to get together to make sure I don't forget anything. And that's going to be so much fun too. I'm so excited about it. What else? Well, okay, so all right. I know that a lot of you guys who watch have been watching for a long time. So you already know about all the trials and tribulations that I've gone through with selling fabric. And at that point when, you know, the C word, I'll say COVID. I guess we are allowed to say it now. But when that hit, a lot of things went way haywire. There were practices that we had selling things that just had to change, at least for me. The pre-selling or pre-ordering, whatever it was that we were allowing people to do, that I had to stop because things were so late. And, you know, I'm sure that no one meant, I'm going to just put it that way. I'm just going to say, I'm going to give everyone a benefit of the doubt that no one was trying to stress us out beyond belief. But that's exactly what happened. I mean, there were collections that were late. There were other collections that were on time. So then when that all came together, there was like this, it was like this perfect storm of entirely too much fabric at once. And I ended up with just huge amounts of fabric that was just not sustainable for my house, for one thing, and you just couldn't sell it. You just couldn't possibly sell it. So lots of things came together to make me change the way I was doing business. And I was adamant that I was never going to do pre-orders again. I was like, it's too much stress. I can't do it. It's nutballs. And, well, listen, I don't know if you guys have been on Etsy. People who have Shopify account, like anything, if you are selling fabric, you are probably selling some of it in pre-orders. Like, there are so many people who are doing it now that it's almost, if you don't, you know, start drinking that Kool-Aid, you're not going to get any sales. So here's the thing. I try to do as much as I possibly can to encourage people to order from me. I do not have every line of fabric. I do not have a brick and mortar, so I've got no place to really store stuff like that. And I have to keep the amount of things that I have kind of small just because I don't have a whole lot of storage for stuff like that. And I kind of like learned that lesson with bolts of fabric. So when I was ordering it, you know, by the bolt. And so here's what I've decided I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of dip my toe in a little bit to see how it goes. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to start, you know, as I hear about the fabric collections that are coming down the pike, I will offer those, or not all, but I will offer some up for pre-order. And so you can go into my shop. If you go and check out the things that are on pre-order, if you order them on pre-order, you'll get a discount. So it'll be $15. I wish, I'm sure y'all wish, 15% discount that is already built into the price. So, and then there'll be like a certain amount of time that you'll have to get that order in so that I know what you guys are interested in, and then I know what to order. So in other words, if I put something for pre-order in my shop and then no one orders it, then I'll just take it down and no hurt feelings, right? I'm going to let you know when it's coming. You'll, like I said, and you'll just be waiting for me to get it. And as soon as I get it, boom, it's going off to you. Now, that being said, there are some manufacturers that do not do pre-cuts, or they have very limited pre-cuts. Like there's only certain designers that they will sell pre-cuts for. So that's going to be another level. I know that, and this is really crazy, but I just realized, and I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. I think it had been like a hot minute since I had gone to the Andover website, because I've had so much going on, like with all the Allison Glass stuff. So I went over to Andover and realized that Libs Elliott is back with Andover. Not only that, but she's doing her third phosphor line. So it's phosphor electric. And I decided that I am going to get that collection because I love it. Oh my goodness, you guys, the two collections that she already had with phosphor, I love it so much. I love her use of color. It is so bold and just, yeah, there's no words. There's no words. So if you go into my shop right now, you can pre-order, but here's the thing, they only come on bolts. They are not pre-cuts. So I am going to be offering pre-cut bundles, but they're going to be cut by me. And I do make that very clear. If I am cutting the bundle, I will let you know that in the description. Okay, so if I don't say anything at all, that means it's factory cut. But all of the Libs Elliott, yes, I will be cutting those bundles. I have fat quarter bundles, I have half yard bundles, and full yard bundles if you're interested. And once it actually comes in, then I will raise the price back to what we should be selling it at retail. So for now, while it's in the pre-order, you get 15% off. The other thing that I do, guys, and I don't know of a whole lot of people who do this. The larger quilt shops, like who either have a very large presence online or who have a brick and mortar and can have like all of these things in, or they just have lots of fabric. There are some of them who have loyalty programs, but not very many. And I haven't heard of any of them being on Etsy. I don't know how that would work because I was on Etsy and I was not given an option to have that kind of a thing for my customers. So I do have that in my account now. So I'm with Shopify now and I have a loyalty program. So from your very first purchase, you can start earning actual cash to use toward, well, I say actual cash, but what I mean is you're not going to like earn something and say, oh, well, in your next purchase, you get, 20% off. No, it's you actually build up cash that you can use toward purchases. I've had people like who were such loyal customers that they've come after a bit and just put in an order for like $50 and got the whole thing paid for using their rewards, and I call it, do I call it stash cash? I think I call it quilting stash cash. And so I do that so that I can, hopefully get you guys to come and purchase with me and tell your friends about me and that kind of thing. So please go and check out my shop if you're interested in, some fabrics. I have pretty much anything that you would need for foundation paper piecing. If there's anything that I don't have that you think I should, just send me an email. Let me know. Yvette at YvetteReneCreations.com, and just let me know. I have a newsletter. I send out the newsletter with information about stuff that I'm doing, about sales that I might be having, all kinds of stuff like that. So these are the things that I have been working on lately. And I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, you know I always am. I still struggle a lot with what am I doing, and am I doing it right? I know that I have so many people out there who consider me a friend, and I'm so grateful for that. And I absolutely consider all of you my friend as well. And I just want to, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want you to be happy with what I'm doing. And whether that's on YouTube or in my shop, or, you know, I try to be as transparent as possible. There's no secret about what I do. And if I'm not addressing it for some reason, or you haven't heard me address it and you'd like to know more about a certain situation, anything, honestly, you guys, ask me any questions. I'm an open book. I don't do anything crazy or anything like that. But, you know, as much as we all say that we don't care what people think, the majority of the time, and really it depends on who those people are, I don't. But when it's y'all, when it's you guys who have been with me for so long, I do care about how you guys think about me, how you feel about me, about, you know, if you think that I'm doing something or could be doing something more, or and believe me, you're not alone in that. I feel the exact same way. There's a lot of things that I know I should be doing differently. Sometimes I can get myself to kind of slide myself over into that groove, and sometimes I just can't. I have, you know, we all have something. There's something about each and every one of us, and, you know, that we all have to deal with, and that we try to overcome. And I'm the same way. So, you know, I have some of those things. And for those of y'all who's been watching me for a while, you already know what those things probably are. So I know things have been a little slow on my YouTube lately. I got nobody to blame but myself. It's all me. I'm the only one here. If there's anything to be done, I have to do it. So I feel like I am a constant work in progress. So thank you very much for accepting me as me. Knowing that I am a flawed person and accepting that and loving me anyway. And I guess that's about all that I have to say tonight. So I will see you guys in the next video, which hopefully I'll be making soon. Love y'all. Good night.